Hello class, this is Robert Smith coming at you from Java 1 week 3, and this is going to be my project reflection video. This week we were tasked to pull data from an API and display it inside of an app, and the API I used was the Rotten Tomatoes API, and my app grabs the top 10 movies at the box office and the top 10 rentals and displays them in a list view. And we'll go ahead and run the app. And first of all, I have it in airplane mode, the simulator in airplane mode, so we can display, I can demonstrate the toast message for no network. But we will go ahead and go into settings and apps, and bear with me 1 second, and then go into Java week 3, and finally force stop. Okay, and then we'll go back and back and turn airplane mode off, and then we'll go home, and then we'll run it and we'll be able to see the data being displayed. Okay, so there's the top 10 box office and the top 10 rentals. And so go through a quick code overview. I apologize about my dog. So we have one public JSON object member variable. We have two public string arrays that hold the titles for either the box office movies or the rentals. And then we have our text view to display what we're looking at for the list view, and then one public URL. Okay, so if the spinner text equals top box office, we will the text is located in a string array inside the strings file. So if that text equals that, we will grab the we will set the URL to the URL that grabs the box office stuff. Else, that means it's on the rentals. The spinner is on the rentals. We will grab the data for the rentals, and we'll set the text to either top 10 rentals or top 10 box office. And then we will go down here into the separate thread, and we will set the URL right here according to what the spinner is selected to. We'll open the connection, and then we'll go through the code that Jazzy walked us through in the video, and then we'll take the response and we'll pass that into a new JSON object. And then in the onPost execute, we will take the result, which is JSON response, and set it to equal to mdata, the public JSON object member variable. And then we'll update list. And in update list, we'll check to see if the network is available according to this method. And we will get the JSON array movies from the JSON returned. And then if the spinner text equals top box office, once again, we will set the new movies, or the box office movies, to the movies.length, and then we'll loop through it and we'll grab that individual movie title according to the string title located in the JSON array, and then we'll fill the movies array, box office movies array, up to title, and then create the adapter and set the array data and set the data source for the adapter to that array. And then we'll do the exact same thing for if they want to view rentals, and we'll build a whole new adapter and we'll set the data source for that adapter to the rental movies. And it all works perfect. And there's a toast message for if there's no network. And just so you can see it one more time, box office and rentals. Didn't really have any trouble this week. The only trouble I had was my idea that I ran with last week, which was grabbing some NFL draft information. The API I was going to use for that was Yahoo Sports API, and I could not get that API to work. I had this exact structure built, but as soon as I plugged in this API, it worked. As soon as I plugged in that API, I was getting the results that I needed. So I wasn't able to pull any information from that website for some reason, but it works fine with this with the Rotten Tomatoes API. I love the way they have their JSON structured. It's very easy to navigate. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the Hangout.